Oh my God. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. You know who I am and you know who I be. But do you know who he is? Who are you, hon?
Tron.
This is Tron from West the T. Now, we were sitting around the other day and we decided that before the people came to visit our lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia for Pride Season 2010, that we would give you all some rules and regulations to abide by to make sure that you have a great time and a safe time while here in the city of Atlanta, Georgia. We came up with 10 rules. 10 rules that you all need to stick to, abide to, and live by while visiting the city of Atlanta, Georgia. And notice I put an emphasis on visiting because during Pride season, many of you tend to stay here and not go back home. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to visit, then I want you to leave and go back home. I always tell you, a fat bitch like me does not need the extra, what is it?
The extra?
The extra word. Competition.
Rule number 1, do not go out alone. Go with your friends. Go in groups of 3s, 4s, 5s.
Rule number 1 applies to that sneaky bitch who always tries to leave the group and do her own thing. Rule number 1 applies to you, bitch. Stop going out by yourself and go out with your friends. Because if you are by yourself, you can get fucked up by yourself. So make sure that you go out with friends. Not those shady characters that you meet when you get down here, but people who actually give a damn about you and your well-being.
Rule number 2, if you meet someone and you decide to leave with them, make sure you tell your friends their name, number, car license plate number, social security number, so they know what's going on with you.
Rule number 2, in other words, says this. If you meet a man, get more than just his nickname. Don't say, girl, I met Pookie and I'm finna go back to Pookie's hotel room and me and Pookie finna get it on. Because there's no telling who Pookie actually is. Pookie could be one of those shady children who gets you back to his hotel room, drugs you up, and beats the shit out of you. And all you're going to be able to tell your friends is, girl, his name was Pookie. I want you to get that nigga's name, his phone number, and like Tron said, his social security number, his ID is a stamp or something. The ass print on your hand, I need you to get something to give to your friends before you get in the car with Pookie.
Rule number 3. This is a personal one. Do not leave your valuables in the car. Leave them either at the hotel or at your friend's house. Don't leave them in the car or in the trunk.
Now, Tron knows a lot about rule number 3, leaving valuables in the car at the club. Honey, that's a big no-no. You know nothing about the neighborhoods where the clubs are located and nothing about every other visitor who will also be in the city of Atlanta, Georgia during Labor Day weekend. So I want you to leave your things in the hotel room, locked in the hotel room. I want you to leave your things at your friend's house. Ask your friends, does he have renter's insurance? If he doesn't, get that bitch renter's insurance for the weekend, so if someone comes and steals some shit up out of his house, it might be your shit, and that way you can get your shit back. Help a bitch out. A bitch may not have renter's insurance, because if somebody breaks into his house, guess what? They're getting your shit too. They're not going to differentiate at all.
Rule number 4, do not go to the park after hours. When the sun comes down, it comes down, right? When the sun comes down, you go out.
Do not, under any circumstances, remain in Piedmont Park after dark. I know you all have heard the salacious rumors about all of the sucking and jacking that goes on in the park at nights in Piedmont, but you also must listen to what other people are saying about the stabbings and shootings that have taken place in Piedmont Park. I'm only telling you this, children, because I love you and I worry about your safety. If you want to suck and jack, honey, go to the host hotel and wait around in the lobby. I'm sure someone there would be more than happy to take you up to their hotel room. Just remember to follow one of the rules about going off with someone and give a friend a bitch's name and number and shit like that. You know how to do it, children.
Rule number 5, know what's around you. Stay visible, keep your head up, look around you. When you're out at the let out, stay visible, be safe.
Know where you are, when you are, and while you are there. If you're at the club, know that is exactly where you are, at the club. If you're on a street corner, know where you are on that street corner and adjacent to being in the city. Stop looking at that outfit you bought for the Pride weekend in every reflection that you walk by, because some stranger could actually come along and stab the shit out of you and you're not paying attention. So pay attention, honey. Be aware of your surroundings.
This is a rough one. Rule number 6, do not drink excessively. Drink... We can't do that rule. Why we can't drink excessively?
Are you really asking me that question?
I don't agree with this.
You don't agree with don't drink excessively? It's because you are lush. The reason I say do not drink excessively is because if you get sloppy toe up drunk, that is more pressure on the people that you rode with to actually watch out for you. And like me, if you fall down drunk, that is where I'm going to leave you as I head back to the host hotel.
Rule number 7, make sure you have plenty of condoms and lubes, as this is a sociable event. Be safe, be smart.
We all know that this is a sociable weekend, and with socializing, there also comes that good stuff. You know, random hot sex. Just be safe while you're doing the random. Make sure you have plenty of condoms and lube. And like I've stated previously in my other videos, if you don't have condoms and lube, hit up a whore like me. I have plenty of condoms and lube. I'm a whore. I always keep that stuff on lock.
Rule number 8, keep cash at a minimum and keep your wallet in your side pocket.
Do not travel around the city of Atlanta with a lot of cash on you unless, of course, you're going to buy an item that is cash only. Like the boys on Cypress Street. Know exactly how much they're going to charge you, so you can only have that amount of cash on you. Only have the amount of cash on you you need. Find out how much the boys are charging on Cypress and how much the boys are charging on Adam, and only have that amount of cash on you. Anything extra could get got by a bitch like me. It's hard out there for a pimp. It's a recession. You might think I'm hugging you and I'm fucking you up in your wallet. You never know.
Rule number 9, park in well-lit areas. Try to stay away from the side streets, because they'll pop you out.
While you're going to the clubs at midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and even 4 a.m. for the after-hour spot, make sure that you park in a well-lit area. No one likes to park on a dimly lit street, walking down the road and wondering, ooh, girl, who is that man coming in the other direction? He better not say nothing to me. Girl, that could be the mass murderer that's out looking for sisters like you. So make sure that you park in a well-lit area so you can see exactly who that man is before he attacks you, so you can attack him first.
Rule number 10, have fun.
And remember, children, the entire reason why we're getting together for that weekend is to celebrate who we are and what we are in the city of Atlanta, Georgia. I want you bitches, and you know I say that with love, to have fun, 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 fun. And do a little extra on the side. This has been a Drama Dupree PSA for Atlanta Pride 2010. Bitches, get in where you fit in. That sounds like old Condom Man. Get in where you fit in. I know that's right. Get in me.